Three battles President William Samoei Ruto successfully fought right from the beginning all the way to its penultimate conclusion, and he successfully emerged the winner. And in this episode, let me just single out his first political battle against Reuben Kiplagat Chesire, for which he did contest against Chesire in the parliamentary seat. Now, one among the many political battles that President William Samoei Ruto has ever fought is the supremacy battle that he did fight against all the Kalenjin political bigwigs by then. Remember, he had to indulge into a supremacy contest against the Moi family, the Henry Kosgeis, and the Nicholas Biwott, just for him to emerge the de facto leader of the Kalenjin region. And the main reason as to why he had to involve himself into the battle of supremacy is due to the cognizant fact that Ruto, being a political strategist and a schemer, he knew pretty well that he had already crafted his presidential ambitions for the 2022 general election as early as 2015 and before. So President William Samoei Ruto, being strategic enough, he knew pretty well that in this country, no one, absolutely no one, can ever be the president without the full support of your own backyard. And that was to mean that if at all he was to emerge the victor in the last general election, he knew pretty well you must first be a kingpin of your own region. And that is how he successfully crafted a plan onto how he is going to simultaneously eliminate the Kina Henry Kosgei, the Kina Moi's family, and any other political bigwig from the Kalenjin region, just for him to remain the de facto leader. And guess what? The Kina Henry Kosgeis, most of them were being kicked out right from the nomination level, simply because that was a well orchestrated plan just for him to remain the de facto kingpin from the Kalenjin nation. It's like President William Samoei Ruto fully understood that he cannot, and it was next to impossible for him to be a national leader without him being a leader of his own backyard. And that is exactly how he crafted a plan to eliminate any leader from his region to whom seemingly was a threat to his candidature in the last general election. Another battle that President William Samoei Ruto successfully fought and won is none other than the case against crimes of humanity at the ICC. In fact, when President Ruto's name was mentioned to be among the co-accused in that case, I strongly believe a vast majority of Kenyans knew pretty well that that case had brought an end to his political career. But how President William Samoei Ruto strategically circumvented the entire case, going to an extent that he was freed, it actually remains a case to study. How President William Samoei Ruto eventually got himself out of the ICC hook from where he sits, that is quite phenomenal, simply because very many to whom are taken to the ICC, mostly they never get out of the case. But how President William Samoei Ruto successfully fought and won against that case, I kid you not, that was indeed very spectacular. Another battle that President William Samoei Ruto successfully fought and won is none other than the last general election, an election that was very competitive, having it in mind that his previous boss, the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, was completely against his candidature. And from where he sits, how he managed to beat the dynasty and the deep state, it actually remains a case to study. And actually, as of the time of this broadcast, he is the president. For we all know how next to impossible it is for one to beat the system. But from where I sit, I see a string of possibilities that President William Samoei Ruto possesses an art of beating and winning against all odds, and that is why best thrives through a contest. And that makes me beg the question, now that he's completely lost ground, will he still be able to win against a vast majority of Kenyans, of whom as of the time of this broadcast are completely tired of his mode of administration? But from where I sit, that remains a wait and see situation. And as I come to the penultimate part of this episode, from where I sit, that has just been my opinion. If by any chance you do have a contrary opinion to mine, you can as well just feel free to drop them in the comment section, and I'll give them a right of reply. And by any chance, if you have been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, you can as well just consider hitting on the subscribe button. Thank you, and may God bless you.